Hello, folks. Welcome to today's football predictions of BetCraft. Another very beautiful day, beautiful Saturday morning. And once again, we are back with our predictions as usual. Right on this very channel, always what we do. We look at football matches that are happening across the globe, and we'll select a few of these matches and look into them deeply. And also, we use the stats that we already have on ground. The stats actually the previous result that they have in the past. We use it to make a verdict on this matches. All right, that's what we do before bringing it forward for you. All right, that's exactly what we're going to do in a short while. But before we do that, we'll be asking the first who are coming across our video for the first time. If you are yet to subscribe, take our time to hit the button right now, so it won't take you anything. Just hit the subscription button so that you follow us, and also remember to turn the notification button on so that each time we make out great videos like this, you always get notified. All right, easily. All right, remember to also like and share as well. Share and share and share. All right, share as many as you can, as much as you can. All right, so that we'll be able to get more audience here. All right, that being said, without further ado, we head to the business of today. Today we have 7 games that we have today, so we'll be running fast, and we'll be looking at the first game that we have for you today. It is in the Italian Serie A, where we have Bologna. We're facing Genoa. Okay, when you look at the stats for each of these sides, you see that Bologna have 2 wins and 2 draws, as well as 2 losses in the last 6 matches, and the away side, Genoa, 2 draws, but 4 losses out of the last 6 games that they have so far. And Genoa is actually a mid-table team at the moment, and Bologna actually need this very encounter. A win for them is very important for Genoa in order to keep the dream of qualifying for European position alive. So we expect to see Genoa, who actually have gotten 8 wins in the last 10 home matches. All right, they've not lost a single match. The other 2 is actually 2 draws, and 8 home wins in the last 10 home games. And away side, Genoa have not been able to do so very well. They've not won a single match from away. They've actually had 5 draws and 5 losses in the last 10 away games that they had. And we expect to see Genoa, expect to see Bologna doing so very well here. So it is the home side to win outrightly. That's what we expect. Okay, and the next game is in Norway First Division, where we have Bryne, who will be facing Fredrikstad. All right, for Bryne, it is 2 wins in the last 6 matches, as well as 4 losses. And the away side, Fredrikstad have won 4 games out of the last 6 games and drawing 2. They've not lost a single match from the last 6 games that they had recent times. And when you take a look at their performances from home and away basis, it is Bryne, the home side, who actually have 5 victories and a draw, and as well as 4 losses in the last 10 home games that they had. And as a matter of fact, the last 2 home matches, so they're losing those 2 to Molde and KFUM. All right, and for Fredrikstad away side, they've actually won 5 games and 3 draws in the last 10 away games. They've also had 2 losses. All right, the last away game that they had against Luton, so they're playing out a 1-1 draw. But in this occasion, knowing that Fredrikstad have actually been doing very well, and they also won the last meeting between the 2 sides, we expect to see the away side not losing here. We expect to see the Fredrikstad away side either winning or drawing, and under 4.5 in this one. Away win or draw and under 4. That's what we expect for that very game. All right, the next also in Norway, but in Norway second division, Group 2, where we have Stjordals-Blink, who will be up against Levanger. All right, for Stjordals-Blink, the home side, there is 2 victories and 4 losses out of the last 6 games, and away side, Levanger, 3 wins, 2 draws, and 1 loss out of the last 6 matches that they have. All right, when you look at how the 2 teams fare from home and away basis, you can see that the home side have actually won 4 matches and 2 draws, losing 4 games as well in the last 10 home matches. And away side, Levanger have won 4 games, 1 draw, losing 5 matches. All right, but actually, the scoreline is quite important here. See that the home side, in the last 10 home matches, have seen a scoreline that is actually over 2.5. 8 times out of 10, and away side Levanger in the last 10 away games have produced a scoreline that is over 2.5 9 times out of 10. So in this one, we are definitely going for to see a minimum of 3 goals, and also putting into consideration the last time they met, it was 4-3 victory for Blinks on that occasion. That was in March of this year. So that tells you that for these 2 sides, it's just always a lot of goals coming out, and we expect to see a minimum of 3 goals here, over 2.5. That's valid for that very game. And the next we have for you today is in Swedish Division 1 North, where we have Haninge, who will be up against Gefle. All right, for Haninge, they've won 4 games, but have lost 2 matches out of the last 6 games. And away side, Gefle have won 2 games and a draw, losing 3 games. All right, but on home and away basis, you can see that Haninge have won 9 games out of the last 10 home matches. They've lost just 1, and away side Gefle have managed to win 2 matches from away, but have lost 8 games out of the last 10 away games that they have so far. And without spending so much time, we expect to see the home side to not lose here, and it is a home side to win or draw in under 4.5. Haninge to win or draw in under 4. That's provided for that very game. And the next also in Swedish Division 1 North, where we have a Sollentuna who will be up against IF Karlstad football. All right, for Sollentuna, it is 1 victory and a draw, losing 4 matches in the last 6 games, and away side Karlstad football winning 5 games and losing just 1 out of the last 6 games that they have so far. And when you look at how the 2 teams are fared for home and away basis, you can see that Sollentuna have actually won 3 games and 2 draws, losing 5 matches. The last 5 home games that they had so far, so they lose all the 5 home matches that they had so far. And away side Karlstad football have actually won 7 games and a draw in the last 10 away games, losing just 2, and they've been doing so very well the last 3 away games that they have, so they're winning all 3 away games. And when we put all that together, we expect to see the away side Karlstad football winning out shortly here. So I will win. That's what we expect for that very game. Okay, and the next game I will have for you today is in Switzerland. Okay, Switzerland Super League, where we have Lugano and Young Boys. All right, Lugano have won just once and 2 draws, but have lost 3 matches. And away side, the Young Boys have won 3 games and a draw, losing 2 games in the last 6 matches. All right, when you look at how the 2 teams fare for home and away basis, Lugano have won 4 matches as well as 3 draws in the last 10 home matches, but have also lost 3 games. And away side, on the other hand, Young Boys have won 4 games and a draw, and also they've also lost 5 games out of the last 6 out of the last 10 away games that they have so far. And on head-to-head basis, the last time they met, it was Young Boys who actually won. Young Boys have actually won the last 2 meetings between 2 sides, and we expect to see away side doing very well here. We do not expect Young Boys to lose here. We expect Young Boys to either win or draw here, because it is a very important match for Young Boys, seeing that it will help their qualification for European competition for next season. So away side to either win or draw. That's what we expect for that very game. And the next, which I'm going to be the last for today, is in Iceland, the first division, where we have Grindavik. Grindavik will be up against Tor. All right, and when you look at the games for these 2 sides in recent times, it is Grindavik who have 3 victories and 1 loss, and 2 losses rather, as well as 1 draw in the last 6 games. And away side Tor have had 4 victories and a draw, as well as 1 loss. From head to head, from home and away perspective, you can see home side Grindavik have actually won 4 matches and 4 draws, losing 2 games, and away side on the other hand Tor have won 5 games and a draw, also losing 4 matches in the last 6 games and last 10 away matches. And when you look at the scoreline for the home side, the last 10 home games that they had, all of the 10 home games that they had have produced over 2.5, and the away side also 9 times out of 10 they have produced over 2.5 from away. So without spending so much time, we expect to see a lot of goals here, and it is a minimum of 3 goals and over 2.5. That's all for that very game, and that will conclude our predictions for you today on Betcraft. Wish you the very best of luck and hope the ticket goes green. Also remember to like our video and share, and also tomorrow is another day. Remember to play responsibly, as this football match, sometimes some other things may come up and affect the game, something like red card or some other factors. All right, tomorrow is another day. We'll be back with our predictions. Do not miss out, but until that time, you keep winning.